Hi guys, welcome to Cumbrian Lad Outdoors and welcome to today's video. Today I'm in the Peak District. I've met up with Kat from One Girl and a Dog, and at the moment we're on top of Mam Tor. It's a bit breezy and there's quite a few folk up here, but we've got some pretty good views. Yeah, I'll spin the camera around, let's have a look about the place. Yeah, these are the views from the top of Mam Tor. See some other tors in the distance over there. Beautiful. The little peak in the middle of shot there, that's Win Hill. We'll tap this bad boy while we're here. Yeah, Win Hill in the middle of shot again there. Yeah, really good. Yeah, this is only the second time I've been to the Peak District. I did a camp on the Snake Path with Mooster and Steve, but that's a year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago now. So yeah, it's good to be back in the Peak District, enjoying the views. Like I say, we're not sure exactly where we're going to be camping tonight. There is a quarry close by, which we're potentially looking at. No doubt we'll end up somewhere pretty cool, that's for sure. We've just had a wander over to the edge, just looking down towards the village of Castleton. Yeah, you wouldn't want to camp down there, that's for sure. But yeah, now the rain's gone, it's absolutely glorious. We are just going to have a walk just over the brow of that hill there and see if we can find a spot out the wind. Mam Tor summit is just up there. We've just wandered down. There's barely a breath of wind. Got a couple of nice little flat spots here. We're just thinking possibly a backup if the weather at the other destination isn't favourable. And just below us there's another little flat spot as well. Be a great view for the night, that. And sunrise, if we're lucky enough to get one, will be in that direction. It is supposed to clear up a lot later, but it's supposed to be wet in the morning, so we'll see. We've got options. We sat up on top of Mam Tor for a little while. The weather kind of got a bit better for a while. It was nice and warm, but we've just driven down Winnet's Pass, yeah. And we've had a nice little bite to eat in the George pub in Castleton. So memory like a sieve, but yeah, we just sat in a lovely little beer garden. I had fish and chips, Kat had burger, got it all over her face.
Oh my God, it was good.
But it was good. So yeah, we're just gonna pack up and move on to our next destination to look around. We've just come out the pub and we've taken a little walk up this, I don't know, like a little valley, I guess. We're going to see if we can get our drones up and get some footage of the drones flying through it, because it's quite snaky. It's quite pretty, really. Kat's playing with her new toy, DJI Mini 3 Pro. Very nice bit of kit.
It is indeed. But I'm just trying to sort my gimbal out at the moment. Check my new settings.
Oh.
I updated the firmware as well this morning, which doesn't help because it changes everything.
Yeah.
Don't feel me taking off. I'm going to crash it.
You'll be fine.
That's exactly why you want to film me, isn't it?
It's all right. Zena's keeping guard. Yeah, it's a lovely little valley, this. Like I say, it snakes about. It's a bit cloudy at the minute, but yeah, I might get my drone out as well. We've just taken a little drive of about 40 minutes and we're going up to an old quarry in the area. We've just driven past, which reservoir was it again?
Woodhead Reservoir.
Woodhead Reservoir. So yeah, we're just going to take a little walk up this old quarry. So let's have a look around. We are just parked up just beyond that gate there. We're just taking a short walk up that hill there. stretching Zena's legs as well. As we start our ascent up to the quarry, we've got the start of Black Hill, which is part of the Pennine Way. And that looks like it would lead to a cracking view down a little valley there. A steady start to the climb. Views in the other direction. Everything's looking beautifully lush and green as well. But we do get a steeper, oh yes. About halfway up now, and we are starting to get some views of the reservoir. But she is a steep one, I tell you. The views are definitely opening up now. And not quite at the top, but we have reached the spoil heaps of the old quarry, so I believe we're heading round and up on top of that as well. Right on top of the old quarry now, you can see the rock faces where they were chipping away at it. Still make out the old road and views over the reservoir as well. And we're just going to have a wander down there. I can see some old metal work and stuff like that, so it'll be interesting to see what that is. Does look like we've got a fairly fresh rockfall there. Everything looks white and clean. Just have a pot around this corner. Just taking a cut through one of the little roads, and nice little outcrop here. Has the potential. Great views down the reservoir. Looks like we've got some old screening equipment there, grading the stone. It's a fairly big quarry, like, to be honest. Yeah. Big thanks to Kat for inviting me down and looking after me for today. I'll put a link to Kat's channel in the description. Go and check her out, one girl and a dog. She gets up to some awesome adventures with Zena, and her content is excellent. So yeah, go and check her out, well worth a follow. Just wandered down the way a wee bit, and we do have a view of the other end of the reservoir, just through this stone wall here. We are thinking that we're going to be camping up here. All we're looking for is a nice little gentle sheltered spot out the wind, and then we can set the cameras up somewhere up there and hopefully get a nice sunset for you. We've had a little wander right on top of the quarry. See, we're looking right down off the cliff edge. I'm having to be a bit careful here. But what a view. See all the reservoirs lined up. Looking back down where we were looking before. We did find a flat spot over there, which we're considering. And we are going to have a look over that side on that little heap there as well. Either way, we've got some cracking views up here, so the executive decision has been made. We're going to camp here for the night. Exactly where yet, we haven't decided, but yeah, we're going to head back to the car, get the kit, tramp back up again. So stay tuned to find out where we're pitching for the night. Well, that's us all set up. Can't say I enjoyed walking back to the car, getting the rucksack and coming back up here. We were both pretty sweaty by the time we got back up to the top. The sun's come out, as you can see, so it was quite warm, although the wind has picked up. So I'm going to turn you around. Let's have a look at me setup, because there is something slightly different in tonight's setup. There we are, all set up. Zena's pestering Cat for some food, and we are right on the edge. A lovely view over the reservoirs, and we are just getting the sun setting behind the mountain over there. Now I'm in 90% of my normal setup, so the scarp worn. I have got my summer sleeping bag, which is the OEX Roam 100. The usual cook set, the real termite meals, a few beers and what have you. But if I take you in here, under here we have a new sleeping pad, which is the Sea to Summit Etherlight Extreme. So I'm really looking forward to trying that tonight. Yeah, I really am looking forward to trying out the Sea to Summit sleeping pad tonight. As you all know, I've been talking about swapping out the climate insulated static V for a while now. With my back and my hip problems, I've been waking up in the morning and really struggling to move. It's been quite uncomfortable. And I was umming and ahhing between that and the Thermarest Neo Air X-Therm. So I decided to go for the slightly thicker mat, with the theory that it's going to be more comfortable for me back, although it is slightly bigger in the pack size. The R rating, I believe, off the top of my head, is 6.9. So obviously won't be needing that at the moment, but I just really want to try it out for comfort. Cat stuff in the face with randoms. Nearly set up. Are you on the Thermarest Neo Air?
Yeah, X-Lite and the 4Cars Trek 900. I love this bag, I have to say. I think this is a really good bag from Decathlon. I think it's about 120 quid or so. Comfort limit is 0 degrees, and then the proper limit is -5. And I've had it down in those temperatures, and I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Cool.
It packs up tiny.
Cool.
I love it.
Yeah. And would you care to tell the viewers about the camping Olympics that we've just competed in?
Yeah, we did the can stamp earlier, didn't we? And then oh, I see why you want me to tell the viewers, because you won.
What did I win? I can't remember.
You won the fastest tent pitch.
Yeah.
We were both pitching the scarp, similar conditions, obviously, right next to each other. I've got my hair tangled in my glasses. But yeah, Paul won. Well done, Paul. I did give him a high five.
You did, to be fair.
I let him win.
So yeah, we're all set up, and we're just, like I say, getting the tail end of this sunset here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera up on my tripod and try and get that on a bit of a time lapse, while myself and Kat have something to eat and have a few beers. So I'm going to go and do that, and I'll bring you back soon.
Stuck in limbo, nothing works in my head. I'm moving so slow, shadows lurk all around. In my sorrow, can't focus, I'm distracted, and I don't know what to do. Each time I try to get past it, in the end I think nothing's fine here without you. The sun won't shine till you come through. Till you come back, I'm missing you. Can't help myself, I'm missing you. I can't stand this life alone. Don't make sense now that you're gone. Till you come back, I'm missing you. Can't help myself, I'm missing you. It's so hard to breathe when you're not here with me. And tough is still to live, I don't know how to be. In my lonely mind, I play the same movie. Everything's a mess, it's plain to see. It's so hard to breathe when you're not here with me. And tough is still to live, I don't know how to be. In my lonely mind, I play the same movie. Everything's a mess, it's plain to see. Before this, used to think I knew where to go. Now I see that there is so much I don't know. Nothing's fine here without you. The sun won't shine till you come through.
Well, good morning everyone. After we set the cameras up for the time lapse last night, the weather did come in a wee bit of rain and wind and what have you, so me and Kat stopped up and chatted from our tent, and then we just got our heads down. Had my first night on the Seek to Summit Etherlite Extreme. Very impressed. My back and hip were noticeably less painful this morning, and although it is summertime, I could really feel the warmth coming up from underneath me. So I'm definitely looking forward to testing that in some more challenging conditions. But however, for now, comfort level is brilliant. Possibly not quite as comfortable as the Trekology. Hopefully a lot more reliable. So yeah, for the first outing, I'm really pleased with that purchase. A lot of money, but hopefully it's going to provide me with some good value for money over the coming years. As you can hear the wind, and we have had a little bit of rain this morning, the wind's howling and the rain's on and off. So I'm going to get a coffee and yeah, start getting torn down and ready to drive back up to Cumbria. The wind has picked up substantially, so we're just on with packing up at the minute. You can see there where my tent was. I've got my rucksack more or less ready to go. And I've got my rubbish bag there, so as normal I've left no trace. Kat is just on with packing up inside the tent herself. And just about time to get ourselves back to the car. With the wind picking up and it is starting to rain, we are going to get ourselves down the hill, so I'll bring you back when we're at the cars to sign the video off properly. Right, that's us back at the cars. Steep walk down, the wind's been pretty in our face all the way. I think I took the brunt of it, being a little bit taller.
Yeah, I was using him as a windshield.
So yeah, once again, thanks to Kat for inviting me down to the peaks. We've had a wicked camp, and I'm looking forward to coming down here again and exploring it a bit more. As I've mentioned, I'll put a link to Kat's channel in the description. Go and check her out. Great channel, great content. Give her a follow, like, subscribe, all that stuff.
Come on over.
So yeah, thank you very much for clicking on the video. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as Kat and myself have. So until next time, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad and one girl and a dog.
Yay.